Broadcast live.
Some Sidwell underscore Libel is asking, would you mind featuring Aries and Shane Eagle on a song again? I guess the fans liked Pray.
Hey man, shout out. Yo, Pray was a vibe. Reese actually came to record that verse on my birthday. And Shane, both of them came through on my birthday. Yeah, 2015. Definitely. I mean, Shane is my boy. I still work with him on several other campaigns. I've been part of his tour. Me and Reese don't have we're not communicating every day, but every time I've seen him, it's like, yo, it's been love, yo. When are we gonna get back into the studio? Like most of those conversations happen while I was still at Ambitious. He would come to me, see me at a show while I'm there with the Ambitious team, and you know what is happening with them. And he'd still be like, yo, despite all the stuff that's happening, like I still want to work. You down? Can we work? I'm like, hell yeah. So I think it's just like all time and space, and and for me it's like, outside of just Reese and Shane, it's also my whole thought process on like collaborating has like really changed. Back then it was just like, yo, Reese has got his numbers, Shane has got his numbers, youngsters like, yo man, we can combine our numbers and do something. Now it's like, we really have to be cool with each other. Yeah, I mean, because like it really like sucks if you do a dope song with somebody and
they don't push
he's not there to push it with you. He's not gonna post about your song. You guys gonna shoot the music video and I mean, it's really a transaction. It's like, and I realize that it's actually really easier to make music with people who are my friends and people who I'm with every single day, unlike trying to do a song with a big artist because you wanna get a bigger reach.
So it's got to be a dope reciprocation of energy, and if that's not organically there, then what do you have to work with?
I sometimes hear you, Bontle, sometimes speaking in the back of Priddy's head, like you almost like the voice in the background, and he almost also just like double checks with you also. Like was it the music? I don't know where I saw that interaction between the two of you, but like there was that thing where you like, but you silently say it, you like, and like he already gets the code, you know what I mean? There's that thing where you kind of like, as a woman, you kind of protect, but you're never in front of his face, but you literally always know just go.
Exactly.
Niggas is fucked up. What's up, y'all?
That's a great observation, because that's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Okay, Autocorrect Beats is asking to cook out beats for them. Okay, we'll go to their page and ask them, bruh. Shit.
Yo, our email addresses are in our bios. If you got some dope beats. Granted, I will say this, like, because dude, I won't lie to you. I get maybe like 50 beats sent to me every day.
Jeez,
and I also don't got time to go through like 50 beats, and most of the beats aren't great. And already I have like 5 producers already in my circle. It's like, so for me to also extend my hand and like try help out other kids is also really tough. I just like encourage producers to like really find their friends who are like musicians, like be your friend's producer. Because like me and Wichi have the relationship that we have, like musically, because we have a good friendship. It's not like some guy who's just sending me beats. He's never sent me beats. We sit down and we construct beats together. That's why I don't like being sent beats, because like I like to be there from the inception of the beats making, And it's just like there's a lot of artists, man, and it's like find an artist to send. Outside of finding an artist, like I feel like it's easier if like you know a guy who's in your community, and it's like I know producers always want they beat sent to like the biggest artists in the country, but it's like, yo, actually build a relationship with the guys in your community, do production for them, and you guys like will grow together. I think it makes it easier, because like honestly speaking, like I'm one guy and I'm getting 50 beats plus a day. What more, AKA Casper and all these other guys, you know what I mean? So, but with that being said, yo, send through your beats. I won't listen to every single one of them, but I can sit through some of them. There's a guy actually who sent me a beat, who sent me email, and like he attached like 70 beats, and that's one person. So some people, I'm speaking about 50 emails, and those 50 emails, one may contain 3 beats, one has 10 beats, one has 1 beat. It's just like, it's a lot, So I'm also just a human being, not a robot,
Not a machine.
Yeah. So, but yo, shout out.
I've never actually asked, how did you guys meet? This is from Jeremiah Nationwide.
It was through the world of dance.
Shout out Jeremiah one time. He asked, I actually remember these people. He actually met me at Bontle 3-on-3, and he asked me to come to his school. He actually called me last week. He's begging me to come to his school. So I'm gonna respond to you, bro. It's just there's just procedure, but you can continue.
So 2017, huh? Not 2007.
Yeah, I was like 2017.
No, I saw the number 7 in my head. So 2007 is when we met.
Can I start?
Okay,
Yeah,
actually,
okay,
you start the
So
story.
before I was with Bontle, I was in another relationship with a girl named Larato, who passed away, sadly, rest her soul. She passed away in a car accident. I was with her for 4 years.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in Soweto with my grandmother and my younger sister, and this is like a week after my partner had passed away. And we're just sitting there with my grandma. My grandma was just giving me like words of encouragement. No, keep your head up, don't worry. But now is your time to focus on school.
Again?
At that time, and that's crazy. I was 16 at the time, and I was already in a 4-year relationship at that time.
I mean,
Yeah,
this guy.
at least, these niggas is loyal, and black men are loyal. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Hey,
this black
come
man
on.
represents
Yeah.
us black men.
So I was chilling with my grandmother, and she was like, "No, this will give you some time to focus on school, but don't worry, whatever." Chiga Machiga was playing. She so happened to be on Chiga Machiga, and I was like, my grandma was like, she's so cute, this girl.
Yeah.
She won.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this girl's cute. A week later, I met her, I saw her at a hip hop dance competition, Masters of Rhythm. And I was there with another girl who was a friend of mine.
Yes,
and I was just looking at Bontle, and I was just like, damn.
No,
but I wasn't with her like as in we're dating.
Okay.
She actually paid for me
She
to
was
get
your
my
lift.
tickets. Yeah, she was my lift actually.
You were hustling her.
Shout out to Michelle Hawkins.
Hustler. You were single and you were hustling her.
She's a doctor now, so shout out to Dr. Hawkins.
More money to hustle. Now should I come with my medical aid or not?
Oh damn. And yeah, I saw Bontle from that day on, and I hustled her number via Mixit or whatever you get. And then from there, I hit her up. And I was chasing her for like 2 years before she eventually was like, okay.
2 years, Bontle. Why were you so annoying? You're like 15 or 14, right?
Okay, so at the time, I was in relationships, but I didn't think he was in. I mean, there were people that were with him that time. We were talking about 2 years.
You heard that.
Okay.
I heard that.
And they say men are the dogs.
Guys.
You
So
with a bunch of dancers. Carry on.
And that was the truth. Repertoire one time.
Like, nigga.
Okay, so
I think
in
someone
that
still got a
time-
chip.
I'm just shouting out your own crew. That's what I'm saying.
No, man. But look, at the time, I didn't think he was interested in me. He never showed any signs of interest. I thought he was like way over, out of my league.
Because I was very reserved. Like I would like you, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he showed nothing.
Yeah.
No signs of interest versus the guys who were very aggressive about their, interest in me and whatever. So I was just like, oh, well, he's not into me, shame, damn.
Yeah.
And then, fast forward, 2009, I'm in Holland, and he had a fake relationship to make me jealous or something like that.
Real talk.
Shout out Bongi Zinch, what's up, girl? And he tried to make me jealous of that, and it worked.
On Facebook, I was shilling this girl live on my Facebook, knowing that she could see it.
Dog, I could see it. I was like,
Yeah.
mind you, I just got dumped on my birthday. Shout out Luvuyo.
Yeah.
He dumped me on my birthday.
Thank you, Luvuyo.
Thank you, Luvuyo.
Good job.
He dumped me on my birthday, bought me an Echo Joe sweater, and bought me Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man.
Was that what he got you when he
That's
dumped
what he
you?
got me for my birthday, and he dumped me, and he gave me that. Slick, tell me, how does that? That's what he did. That's what he did.
I got you. Ucho, I got
That guy was not feeling me next. And then, so he dumped me, whatever. So I'm in Holland. I see this engagement. I come back. And Cassie's official girl was the jam. Was my anthem at the time.
Yeah.
And so I'm like on mix, and I was like, my dude, I'm trying to be your official girl. What are you going to do about this?
Yeah.
10 years deep. Here we are.
That was 25th of October 2009. So yeah, 10 years deep now.
Yeah. That's so fucking amazing, you know? That's so cool. This guy wrote a fucking long message, so I'm just gonna read it.
Okay.
Cool.
We don't need to answer it because the reading is taking the time.
Okay.
Cool.
So just to put in the energy.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
okay.
Okay, this is a psychology student.
Oh, okay.
Explains it.
Okay.
I'm a typical youthful black entrepreneur. It's a heavy question, but I'm not asking for much. Not trying to make fame in their name, but I'd kindly like to interview them on my opening to a podcast show. My cost is Minds Enlightened. I'll be live for the very first time in late March 2019. And they song along with Priddy Ugly Statement. It's like Priddy, is that
Hey,
a dab?
Priddy.
Damn.
About their cover album really inspired and motivated me. And also how the youthful love should inspire teens' experience when it comes to dealing with the world's wicked deeds. Bontle and Priddy, there's a variety of unspoken things, but hopefully one day I would love to get a chance behind closed doors and learn more. Okay, nice message. Shout out,
bro.
you know.
Shout out.
I think, you know, people always say youthful love, but this is a mature love. It's like
Yes,
old people struggle with having a mature love, you know.
Yeah.
So this for me is something that's on its own league. You're lucky you found each other. You know what I mean? There's a lot of rubbish in these streets.
There's a lot, bro.
You know, you ain't gonna win.
There's a
You
lot.
know? Someone says, Mfundo Colin Mabona from Facebook. You know them Facebook niggas always come with play side shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey.
He's like pretty much focused on growing his own brand rather than focused on partnering with Bontle. How do you feel about that?
I've been making music for 15 years now, so you can't say I must focus on I must focus on myself for another 15 years. It's like, no, I've built what I've built, and it's like we're not stopping. There's still gonna be, yo man, there's still some fire, pretty ugly joints that are still dropping this year, fire videos. But like it was just like me extending, like I knew what she wanted to achieve, you know? And that's the other thing about like being in a relationship with your partner. It's about like understanding their dreams and goals and actually helping them achieve them, you know. And like I knew one of the things that she wanted to do was make music. It's like, yo, I think I'm an exceptional writer, and that's not to even toot my own horn. And it's like, and I would love to help you do that, you know. So Bontle will continue her own thing as a solo artist after this, you know. Whether Rick Jade will be a group for until no, but like we'll always be Rick Jade just as a couple, period. Because those are our names.
Yeah.
It's not just like a brand's name, you know, that we made up. So this was the time that I felt like, you know, it's the perfect time for me to. We just started Gas, you know, our label, the Global African Stream, and yeah, what the perfect time. I just left Ambitious Entertainment, trying to diversify as well, and it's like, and also like me as Pretty Ugly, I feel like I'm multifaceted, and just from working on Egypt and releasing the music that I released on Egypt, not all of it is like hip hop. And I got like a lot of ridicule from like my hip hop fans, like now you're singing now, you know. It's like, so it's almost like the bracket of Pretty Ugly limits me as like a rapper, and it's like Rick Jade, I could do like whatever I want to do now, because like, you know, like if I want to do jazz, we can do jazz. If I want to do pop, we can do pop. And I think even Rick Jade for me, it's just been like an extension of like my foot, where I can just step into another room and like see what's happening in this space, and like I can still go back into my other room, and you know, before we explore other rooms in the house. So yeah, but shout out to you, bro. Yeah.
I mean, you pretty much answered the one. Waze really. Yeah. Shout out to you, WEZLY Kondani.
Sure.
My question is, what happened at Ambitious? Why was he doing different music from the one we've known him for, and then why he left? I think you kind of pretty much have discussed that in a way, you know.
Definitely.
Dosto Malai says, why did you decide to go with the name Pretty Ugly? Don't you think that too much appearances together will overshadow your solo career? I think you've kind of answered that also pretty much. You know, that's Dosto Malloy. Sorry, Dosto, someone beat you to it. Younger Young, why 2 songs only? Can we expect more songs from you? Y'all answered that. Shout out Younger Young. There's another 28 songs ready for you. It's
Definitely.
a double CD. The front part
Side
of the
A, side B?
Yeah, side A is Bontle, side B is
Exactly.
Pretty.
Rick Jade.
Yeah.
Come
You know what I mean? We're already there, you know. Kuto also asked what makes Rick Jade a good idea to form, and why form it now and choose to publish it. I'm just mentioning you, that's been answered. Ntlantla Mhlongo, are they the new B and Hover?
Oh gosh.
I'm sure you got that a million times.
Yeah,
A million times.
And you know what's interesting about that is that we were doing an interview last week, I think like with The Star, and what's the name of their project?
Which everything is love, or love is everything.
So like one of the questions was like, yo, so we see that you guys are doing the whole inspired by everything is love. Is this true or not? Can you elaborate further?
He asked me, he's like, what's that?
And I asked him, like, what is that? She's like, no, it's the Carter's album. I'm like, oh, damn. So we're not inspired by them, but it's like, if you want to call it that, like, I can see why people would do that, because they've been together for a long time. They're an item, they released an album together. So it's like, yo, in essence, you could say, like, yeah, we actually do aspire to.
I don't give a damn, though.
Yeah.
Beyonce is not in a video with other men, even on her own songs. I just want to show you. I just want to show you the level of maturity, right?
Yeah.
Jay-Z is not in the video with him doing some other shit with the girl. I'm just trying to say, because in their heads, they're like, yo, there obviously is some type of insecurity, some issue. How do I walk Jay through this?
Exactly.
How do I walk B through this? That's what I'm saying, you guys have a matured relationship, because not even old people have got it figured out.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's only more like actors, but like these guys are musicians. And I've never seen Jay ever since with Beyonce, or at least since it's been mainstream.
Yeah.
Like, almost like in a video with a girl and doing some shit.
I haven't even seen them do an interview together.
No.
Neither have I seen Beyonce on the other side. Beyonce's always got them seductive songs. She did them Drunken in Love, and Jay was like, you said you're gonna get who? Tyrese? What the fuck?
Like,
yeah. You'll be drunk in love with me, baby. You married me. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you hardly see that with people who are in relationships. So and that's why I asked that question. That's why I had to use Knock Music as an example, because I'm just saying the strength of your guys' relationship. It's not fake. If you jump in the studio and we live together, why don't we fucking do it? You've been backing me up for days. In fact, you were kissing that guy when you're acting, and we discussed that from there. There's a foundation.
Exactly.
And some people might just catch you guys in the middle and go, all right, so you're trying to be the new B and home. But there's so much maturity in your relationship that we don't even know that it's the type of thing that, because now Solandra's busy like on the lift. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just saying,
Shout out. OG.
A music video for something new soon?
Definitely. By the time you guys see this interview, you know what I mean, the video should be out or on its way. So yeah, that was the first video that we shot too. As Rick Jade. We shot it on a secret location. You guys can watch the video and try to figure out where we shot it. But it's beautiful. Shout out to Clyde one time, for being out there to support us. And
Nigel.
Yeah, shout out to Nigel Stark. It was the first time I actually worked with a different director. And yeah, man, he did a great job.
Shout out Debocho, thanks for the question. Matlatsi Papi says, when is the EP then dropping with the songs that you're choosing other 20, you know what I mean? With the hits that we're looking for.
Trust me. Can I tell you, initially, like, the idea was just to launch, like, these first 2 songs, like, 1 week, and then the week after, drop the other ones. But, like, we got so much good reception from those 2, and it's like, okay, we're realizing that this can, like...
Let's stretch this.
We can stretch this thing,
Stretch it.
So...
what's the hurry? Especially because, and that's the beauty and the glory of being independent artists, is that you really decide what you want to do and when you want to do it, So it was just like, man, there's no hurry. So let's just enjoy this and what these 2 bodies of work will do for us, and we'll take it from there.
What's beautiful, just as a side note, is that, you could be you as you could be you as you, but you could literally sign the deal with Rick Jade with someone else and go, yo, boom, that's just Rick Jade. But I'm still going to go. It's sort of like the Wu-Tang, where the Wu-Tang was the Wu-Tang. Method Man did his own thing with Def Jam, so on, you know what I mean? So that's the beauty. It's almost like you're building another property and entity, like to kind of transact any type of music business, if that's the case.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then still preserve all that is pretty ugly, and still preserve everything that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's dope. Just the last few now, we're jumping on Twitter. Sandy Merck says, was there a time in your careers made it impossible for you to have time for each other? If so, how was that solved?
In the physical sense, there was about, in 2015, for 3 months I went away shooting a TV show, and we're traveling the country. We traveled 26 towns, and it was a magazine TV show that I was shooting for SABC2 called Showville. I guess that made it physically impossible for a certain period of time. And then at some point he came along on the trip too, and we spent some time together on that.
And it was like a nigga coming out of jail.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand?
Yo, but I had to understand that she was working, you know what I mean? She was working from 6 a.m. to like 8 p.m. every night, so like, we were also like very tired. You know what I mean?
You were still like a nigga out of jail that was
tired.
Yeah.
Hey man, my mama and dad gave me good genes.
Yeah, but that physically was difficult for us to be together for because I had to be on the road. No, but not to a point where our careers was detrimental to our relationship or no.
That's amazing.
Anyway, like usually when you see Bontle, I'm there.
Yeah.
Where I'm at, she's there. You know, even if you don't see her like there, she's probably shooting the BTS on the side. Yeah, I mean, at my shows. You know, same as me. Like the pictures. Like I've had people ask me like, yo, dog, how do you feel about your girl posting the pictures that she like posts sometimes? It's like, yo, I took the pictures. Yeah. So it's like, I took the pictures. I knew where she was gonna post the pictures. I ain't got no problem. You know.
Yeah. And fuck that. So I think this person also asked why you went to a record label, why his sound changed, is it because it's grown more to the industry or you have your own personal reason?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's crazy. When I dropped, my first project was called The Ugly Truth, which I dropped in 2012. The project after that was called You Don't Know Me Yet. When I dropped You Don't Know Me Yet, people were like, bruh, what the hell? You've changed. This is not The Ugly Truth. Yada. Now we want The Ugly Truth stuff. By the time they get used to The Ugly Truth, now it's like 2 years later, I'm dropping Egypt. And now it's like, no, we want You Don't Know Me Yet. I mean, we want You Don't Know Me Yet pretty ugly. Now Egypt, now so cool, and it's like, when I said that you don't know me yet, it was me saying that you haven't figured out what I can or can't do yet. You know, this is just a sample and a taste of what I can do. You know, but everything God deserves patience and time. You'll find out what more I could do. Then we dropped Egypt. It's like, yo, now we've got dancehall songs or Afrobeat type songs. You know, R&B-ish. You know, and also I had to understand that, like, yo, I was making music and I was broke for like 13 years of the years I was making music. You know what I mean? Making that music that you guys are crying for, like, that people weren't supporting me for back then, you know? It's not like I was getting radio play, TV play, getting bookings or that kind of stuff, you know? So you also understand that, like, okay, cool, you do need more commercial type music. I do need my music to, like, be able to transcend and, like, and for people to like be able to relate to it differently. And it's like, yo, and I want to be on ads, yo, man. Actually, now I want number ones. At first, I wasn't doing it like that. I was just a kid. I just love making music, you know. I'm from the East. I'm minding my own business. Now I was like, yo, man, I'm actually great at this thing. In fact, I feel like I'm one of the greatest, if not the greatest, at doing this thing. And like, and I'm gonna show it to you in every single way possible. You know what I mean?
It's the music business.
And it's the music business, man.
Broadcast live